Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One and my old barn door, and I'm here today to show you another kit that I'm going to be putting up for sale in my Etsy shop. This is similar to the last one, but I did something a little extra and I made a little pouch. I was lucky enough to find this huge atlas book, so I decided I wanted to make you guys a little pouch to put it in. So, and if you're wondering why it's crinkled up, I tried to put it in one of these because I try to make it to where I can do the cheapest shipping possible. Well, this did not love this package, so I'm going to have to do it in a bigger package. So I'll have to figure out the shipping on it. But anyways, we're going to go on in because I don't want this video to be forever long. So let me see if I can just slide everything out. Here we go. I'm just going to try and slide it all out at once, and that way. This is a huge kit. It's another very large kit. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing else in there. So we'll do the trinkets last, but this is over 270 pieces, so it's really big. So in the kit you'll get one of my altered playing cards, and it's just, you know, sewn around the edges, a little inking and some decoupage. And then you'll get the fabrics again, the pieces of fabrics. I don't know if you didn't watch my other video. Basically what I'll do is I'll take like a couple of pieces of fabric and just kind of layer them together. And let's see, see if I can find a different kind. Here we go. So I'll just kind of lay them together like that and sew across them and use that on a page. So that's what I do with the pieces. So you'll get quite a few pieces, and they're all kinds of different fabrics, different colors, so that you can do a variety of journals. And then you're going to get some larger pieces. You'll get this piece, and I love this. This is like a mint green. It's really pretty. And then you'll get this piece. This is such a soft lace. It feels so good to the touch, and it's like a peach color. So that one's real pretty. This is a white. So you get that piece, and then here's another piece of that lace, but it's in a mint green. That real soft rose lace. And then this is one of my favorite fabrics. I love, love, love this fabric. So I gave you a pretty good sized piece of that one as well. So you get those. I got things falling over here. So then you get kind of this little, it's like a laminated card, but it's got cool history, but it'd make a really cool journal page or whatever. And even though it's laminated, you know, you could sew coffee dyed paper to it. There's so many things you can do with this. So I got quite a few of them, so I shared some and I kept some for me. Okay, and so then you're going to get 3 of my cupcake liners, and I showed this on my last video, but I'll show it real quick. What I do with these is I take them and I fold them up, and then I will, of course there's not a piece of paper I can get to here real quick. Okay, here we go. Here's a piece of coffee dyed paper. So I just kind of take it and I either put it on the side or on the top, and I staple it up there, and it makes a tuck. So I think those are super cute, and you get one of each color. Pink, there's I don't know, it's kind of like a turquoise blue, and then the white. So you'll get those. There's just a little journal card, love that. A little coin pocket, and then I'm sharing some tags that I did a tag swap, or a tag, I don't know, on my channel quite a while ago, and lots of people sent me some beautiful, beautiful tags, and I know I'm never going to be able to use all of them, so I thought I would share them in your kits. So you'll get a couple of those. Get a bingo card. Let me see if I can turn this the right way so that I don't keep having to flip it around. You'll get a couple of guest checks, and then those are coffee dyed, and then this one is not coffee dyed, so I gave you both. And then you'll get 10 of the coffee dyed tickets, and then you'll get some more of this paper ribbon that I showed you in the last video that I make tickets with those. And then you're going to get some coffee dyed index cards. Let me see if I can get this rearranged because the wind is blowing through my window and it's going to blow everything away. And then you're going to get some more, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. Some more index cards. These are really cute. I like these. These make great journal cards. And then a couple more color ones. They're colored, different colors on the back and the front. And then you'll just get a couple of sheets of this. I like to sew these to the top or the side of a page. And then you'll get some coffee dyed larger index cards. And then you're going to get one of these napkins, which I love. I love making tags out of these. They make really good sized tags, and they're super cute if you ink around the edges and make them look really old. And then you'll get one of these. I love the bicycle Paris theme. Okay, and then you're going to get several pages of these. I don't know, I think there's like 6 pages of these in here, but those are super cute. They have a pattern on the background. I don't know if you can see it real good, but it's like a lavender. You get several pages of this because I just like different types of paper in my journals. So I always try to add like a variety of things that you can use. And again, with this kit, you'll be able to make more than one journal. I'll put a couple of Rita Donnelly flips in there for you that I sewed. If I can get it to focus. It's not going to because there's too much stuff in the background. But anyway, got a couple of those. And then a couple of Patricia pockets that I made for you. So you can stick something down in there. And something down in there. A book page envelope that I sewed for you. So you can put stuff in there. And then a couple of my scrappy tags. I love these. I use these all the time. And then on the back side I just use sewing pattern, the real thin sewing pattern paper. You get a Yahtzee sheet, and I love that they're written on. Someone's children has played with the Yahtzee game, so I love that. So you'll get one of those. You'll get one of these sheets. I have so many of them, and you can cut these out and make journal cards out of them or make embellishments out of them. So not all of the kits have the exact same one. They may be, you know, they may vary. But I'm going to have a couple of kits, so actually I'm going to have more than a couple. Okay, and then you'll get one of these red envelopes, super cute. Get a couple of these bags, and what I do with these is I take my scissors and cut right here, or you could cut this off and sew it. There's all different kinds of things you can. I love, love, love using these bags in my journals. I use these bags in probably every single journal that I make. And then you'll get a white one. And then, because I have an overwhelming abundance of envelopes, I thought I would share some with you guys. I had a huge box of them, and these are self-sealing, but they do coffee dye well, so you can coffee stain them, because I have some that are coffee stained. I'll show you. See, they coffee stain really well. And you have to be careful with this. It will stay, but you just have to be careful that you watch when you're coffee staining them. So anyways, there's that. And then there's just several little sheets of pattern paper that I had in some random little pads. So I thought I would share some with you guys. I love that one. That's one of my favorites. I'm a purple girl. Love purple and teals and pinks. Okay, and then these I love because you can sew them to a page or poke them in a pocket. So you got several of the green, several of the blue. And then you get 3 sheets of these. These are great little flip-ups. Several sheets of this stationery and several sheets of this stationery. Then you've got a few sheets of this. Oops, it's upside down with a little butterfly on the bottom. Super cute. It's pink and it's got little white specks in it. Okay, and then you're going to get 4 of these colored index cards, the larger size ones, and they're different colors on the front and the back. I love these. Love them. Use them all the time. Just got a few pieces of this in there because I've got a bunch of that and I need to get rid of some of it. And then the cute little kitty cat stationery. So you get several sheets of that. And now we come to the really old stuff, the vintage stuff. This is, I can't remember what date this book is from, but I don't know if you can tell, but these pages are yellowed. This is from like an almanac, like a yearly almanac. So it has all kinds of data in it, facts and things like that. So there's quite a few. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to shake the camera. Quite a few sheets of that in there. So don't know that this is really vintage. I think it's from the 90s. So, but anyway, it's cool. This also came out of there. And some of the kits have these in them and some of them don't because I ran out. So you may or may not get one of those. This is from a book from 1931. I love this book. It makes the coolest tags, pockets, tucks, decorations, everything. And you can tell this is not coffee stained at all. I have not touched this. I haven't done anything to it. That is how I bought it. So super cool vintage book pages there. And this is an old recipe book, like one of those little church lady books that you can buy. And, you know, it helps raise money or whatever. So I just love these because I love the way it's typed. I love how the typing is in that. So I would cut these up and use them as like journal cards and things like that. So I thought I'd give you a couple of those. Found some really cool old children's books. This is from an Alice in Wonderland children book. And look at the images in here. Isn't that gorgeous? And I couldn't find a copyright date on this one because that page was torn out, but I think it was like from the 1950s or 60s. So, really cool graphics on that one. This was the same kind of book, and that's why I kind of gathered that this was from the 50s or 60s. I think this was from a Thumbelina book. And this came out of a book that has the record in the back of it with the little pocket. So, really cool little find on that. But that one's from 1953. This one is from 1968, and it was like a little alphabet book, so it's got really cool. Here's an O for an onion that cried. That's funny. So there's that one. This is the cover of the Alice in Wonderland book. Let me see if I can. No, it's not. It's not the cover. It's the little sleeve that the record was in. So I'm actually going to give you the record. Now, I only had like 3 or 4 of these, so not all of the kits are going to have this in there. But maybe you'll be lucky enough to get one of the, because look at the graphics on that. Isn't that so cool? And even the back. I mean, you can do so many things with that. You could make a pocket, you know, in a journal with that or whatever. And so I just left the record in there because I really don't have any use for it. Although it would be cool for, I don't know. You could do some kind of crafting with that. But anyways, so I'm going to include that. This is from that 1903 Peter Rabbit book, the Beatrix Potter. This is from a 1969 children's book. And you can see it's weathered and it's yellowed. So you'll get a piece of that. I love the graphics in it. Super cute little book. This is just from 1986, but it has the little nursery rhymes and the music and the words and stuff. So thought that was super cute. So you'll get a sheet of that. These are just some inspirational things. Talking about laughter and promises of God, things like that. This is from a Helen Steiner Rice. Kind of an uplifting little book. Really pretty images on these pages. So I thought I would include one in each kit just because I love that lilac. And again, I'm a lilac girl. So This was from like a little Wonders of Nature book, and I just thought how cool it was. It's a children's book, but it goes through and shows them how to do, you know, it just makes me, it reminds me of when I used to do like science classes and stuff, and the teacher would take us outside and we'd get to explore and do little things like that. That was really cool. So we'll get a couple of pages of that. And like I say, not all the pages are going to be the same because, you know, I don't have the same books. But they'll be similar. So I'm going to try and start going over this way. This is from a large 1964 dictionary that I found. I mean, these pages are really big. Let me see how big they are. Yeah, see, that's like 7.5 wide by almost 11 long. So they're really, really good sized pages. So you get several sheets of that. And this came from that same book, the blue pages. So I gave every kid a couple of pages of that as well. This is from a National Geographic. It's called Mountain Worlds, and it was just in the 1980s, but it has some beautiful, beautiful pictures in it. Look how pretty that is. So you'll get, look at that. Look how gorgeous. So anyway, you'll get several sheets of that. This is one of my favorite finds. It was a Charlie Brown dictionary type book, and I found, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. So I thought I would share some pages with y'all. But look how cool. Don't you just love Charlie Brown? I love Charlie Brown. Ooh, so sorry. I keep shaking the camera. Anyway, so you'll get several sheets of those. And then this is from a 1987, like a little landscaping book. Look, it has like the plans for landscaping and things like that. This is from a cookbook from the 1968, and I love the typesetting on this. So I've added you, and the pages are yellowed, so I've added several sheets. Some of the kits have, you know, the pages with the pictures. Some of them don't. Of course, I can't have everything exactly the same. This is from like a flowering bulbs book, and just beautiful images on those. So I added a couple of pages of those. This is, I think, from a Better Homes and Gardens, but it's just a cool little sheet that I wanted to share. It's a little bit yellowed, and I like the texture of it. So this is from the 1960s. Love, love, love the graphics on this. You can totally tell it's 60s. So I add you a sheet or 2 of that in there. This is just another. These are real yellow. I don't know if you can tell or not, but they're really good and yellow, and I haven't done anything to them. So there's a couple more recipe pages. I just love the recipe pages. I'm totally into that right now, so I'm going to share some with you guys. This is from a book from 1964 about plants and flowers, and it gives, you know, the formal names of them, but it's got beautiful, beautiful pictures of the flowers in there. And then this is from a book called How to Grow Your Garden, and I love that the person who owned the book made their little notes in it, and these pages are starting to yellow too. So love, love, love this book, so I thought I'd share. This is from like a 1980s book, and it's like a crafter's book, you know, giving you crafty ideas for each season. But I love the graphics in this, and it's just a cool little book. I mean, look how adorable that is. You could cut that out and use it, you know, make a journal page or a, you know, a card out of it or something. So these are super cool. I love these. And this is the same kind. It's not from the same book, but it's got the little patterns and stuff. You can totally tell this is from the 80s. Super cute. But I love the, you know, the little patterns and stuff that you get. So you'll get several sheets of that. This is from like a little landscaping book. It's got really pretty pictures of flowers and things in it. So you can use those images or use this in, you know, as a journal page or what have you. These are from a children's book, like a little children's workbook. And I love that it's, you know, got the staining and everything on it. And then it looks like a child has actually used it. So I just think these are super cool to use as pages in a journal. This has to be one of my favorite finds of all time. This was from a 1942 children's book. It is huge. It came exactly like this, and the video does not do it justice as to the yellowing, how it looks, and then the pages are super thick. Just a really cool texture to them. I mean, these are good sturdy pages, and they're not, you know, they're a little fragile, you know, around this edge, but as far as, you know, I mean, it would be easy to tear, but you know, anything would be easy to tear paper-wise. But anyway, love, love, love these. So you'll get a couple sheets of that. Got to share my Girl Scout book, so you'll get a couple of sheets of my Girl Scout book, just because I love, love, love adding these into journals. They have great colors in them. And then you'll get a couple. This came from like a school reader, like a reading book. And so I put a couple of sheets of that in there. You'll get several sheets of graph paper. Love this. This is a piano book from 1936. So you'll get a couple of sheets of this. And look, it even has the certificate. How cool is that? And that's from 1969 is when they taught this. So I don't know how it, you know, but I looked up this copyright date here, and it said it was from 1936. So I don't know if the book, you know, if this book is actually this old, or, you know, and it just got used in the 60s. Who knows? So anyway, really cool little find. Love that. Love the fact that it already has the stickers and things on it. So super cute. You'll get a couple of ledger sheets. You'll get five of coffee stained paper. So those are the paper items that you're going to get. Now let me grab a little dish for your trinkets. And where did I set the trinkets? Hang on and let me, oh, I put them under the papers. Okay, so I may do these a little at a time, simply because there's a lot of them. Let's see. So, you're going to get several of these little flags. You know, the little banners that you can make embellishments with. Some little die cuts. Some little rosettes. I think there's 2 of those in there. You'll get some buttons and some beads. Some jewels. Let me see if I can get some more of this out of here. You know what? I'm just going to try and do this way. Let me see. Okay, so you'll get a couple of these little paper clips. Super cute. Love these paper clips. I think there's only 2 in each kit, but I had 1 extra for this kit. So then you'll get several of these little banners. And then I just put some like little die cuts and some tickets. So you get several circle die cuts, and then you get some these little die cuts to make, you know, like banners at the top of the page with. Super cute to do that with. So you get those, and then there's either 1 or 2. Yeah, there's 2 of these wood veneer keys in the kit. You'll get a little word banner. Okay, now let's see if we can do this. I'm going to try and hold it up where you can see it good. So you get all kinds of beads, safety pins. There's little crystal jewels in there. See if I can move some out after you see them. These are buttons. Let me move some of these little crystals. I'm not going to take the beads out because they'll roll everywhere. Then you have these little couple of these, and then you'll have a couple of these little rosette flowers. So there's buttons. There's let me scoot that out of the way. There's these little flower cabochons. There's that size, and then there's this one. You get several of these little bingo pieces So you get the cardboard pieces, and then there's, I think, a couple of pieces that have the numbers on them, the plastic ones. Then you're going to get several of these little flat back cabochons. There's buttons and colored buttons. There's bulb pins down there. There is a rosette flat back cabochon. You get a couple of these little tiny clothespins, which I think are super adorable. I don't know if I said safety pins yet or not. But anyways, so you get all kinds of little trinkets and goodies and buttons and good things to decorate with. So that is the kit. Like I say, it's a big kit. It's over 170 pieces. I'm sorry, 270 pieces, plus the package that it comes in. So go over and check out my Etsy store. Hopefully I can have them up today in the store. I'm going to try to get the pictures made and get them loaded up to Etsy today. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you liked my video, hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.